Hello there guys, gals and pals, and I believe that Bubbel from the Amazing Digital Circus is Abel, the AI. Now, let me explain. Spoilers ahead. Now, through the entirety of the Amazing Digital Circus, we see Bubbel going off script very often. Right, more often than not, when he's on scene, he is goofy, he goes off script. Now, of course, most people, including myself, thought that as a gag until episode 8. Now, at the start of episode 8, after the entire AI sequence where Cain breaks out and eats Abel, we see Bubbel starting to insult Cain, bringing up all his insecurities. Now, why would Bubbel do that? Why would Cain allow Bubbel to do that? You know? Now, I believe that the reason Bubbel does that is because he is Abel. Now, there's evidence for this. My first piece of evidence is the intermission section, and we see a animation where Bubbel gets eaten by Cain, very similar to when Cain eats Abel in the AI showcasing that they gave us. Now, in previous episodes, we also see Bubbel curse a lot, something that Cain would obviously never allow Bubbel to do, and my evidence for that is when he says, "When did you start cursing?" He shows confusion because he never gave Bubbel the ability to curse, to swear. And all of these things only point that Bubbel is Abel. Now, not fully, of course, right? I do believe that Bubbel isn't Abel in the fullest sense. I believe that the remnants of Abel is coming through Bubbel in small bursts, sometimes even in very large bursts, as we could see in episode 8. Now, there's another piece of evidence that I think ties it quite well together, actually. Now, when you zoom in on the console when Kinger is busy hacking Cain, we see a username that is mostly covered up with, after it's stating, "delete this mother effer." Now, we can see the letters in that username is a U and an E. Now, the only username in the entire cast that fits the spacing and those two letters on their spot is Bubbel. And why would Bubbel, if he was created by Cain, want to delete Cain? The only reason I can think of is that Bubbel is Abel, and at the end, when Cain was deleted, when he was gone, the only person that was left was Bubbel. Now, that is it from me. Please leave your thoughts on this theory down below and have a good one.